It's that time again after the past couple of years of empty predictions, of failed promises, of nonsensical claims. The Nintendo leakers are back to try and sell their bullshit to you. Emily Rogers has returned, and with her, her typical cabal of sort of hangers on, like Marcus Sellars, the Sabis, the Liam Robertsons. I actually haven't seen anything from him, but I'm sure he's doing something. All of them are saying the same thing. Ooh, Nintendo's going to have games coming out in 2020, guys. It's unbelievable how simplistic and basic these statements are, and yet these people seriously want to present themselves as these video game analysts. They seriously want to present themselves as being these insiders, which that has specific insights into the inner workings of Nintendo. It's downright ridiculous seeing how these people continue to push this narrative. Emily Rogers, the leaker who got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee correct, and a few other things. Wow. This article really needs, we really need to specify this article. NintendoSoup.com. I really need to specify this. I do not use Nintendo sites like this for this precise reason, in that like these sites seem to enable these kind of people. They seriously try and present this. They seriously try to come out and give these people credibility. Ooh, Emily Rogers. That's a name we've heard before. She's completely reliable. My phone went off. She's completely reliable. Emily Rogers claims 2020 will be a great year for Nintendo Switch. How is that different than every other year of Nintendo Switch? It's unbelievable. Okay. Emily Rogers, the leaker who got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu / Eevee correct and a few other things, has made some interesting comments about the first-party lineup for Nintendo Switch in 2020. Wow, that sentence is like awful, especially like that first part of it. The leaker who got Pokemon Let's Go / Pikachu Eevee correct and a few other things. That's not even proper English, and yet we're supposed to take this article seriously. Rogers has claimed that 2020 will be a great year for Nintendo Switch. She feels the quality of next year's lineup will be on par with 2017 and 2019, which were great years in her opinion. I was actually going to make a video about this. Personally, I would say the only GOAT year, the greatest of all time year for Switch so far, has been 2017. I don't think 2018 or 2019 were nearly as good. They were both still fine. I still like both a lot, but personally, I think 2017 is the only one that had like standout titles all year long. For the most part, everything. I do think 2020 is going to be a great year, but Yep. 2020 should be another great year for Switch. My opinion that 2017 and 2019 were great years for Switch. The only average year was 2019. Yes, I'm aware Smash Bros. Was 2018. It's just like she reiterates her point in another message, though pointing out that it's the quantity of the first-party content that will make 2020 stand out. But yeah, 2020 should be closer to 2017 and 2019 in regards to the quantity of first-party content. What I don't understand, and her statements are so vague and so asinine. This is going to be a recurring theme throughout this article. Why are these people reporting on her reset era post? And that's what these is. This isn't an interview. This isn't like a formal declaration. It's not a formal announcement. It's Emily Rogers going on reset era and making comments. It's just the most ridiculous thing. Why is this being reported on? Why are people talking about it? It's just the most ridiculous thing. And more, probably not. Next year will be a crazy for me on a personal and emotional level. I'm glad you had fun with the speculation while it lasted. Absolutely. I think 2020 will be just as good as 2017 and 2019. In 2017, I said Switch will go down as the greatest software library that Nintendo ever had. And I've stuck to that belief every year. I don't say it to be a delusional Nintendo fangirl. I genuinely believe that. In the very end, Switch's software library will wipe the floor with SNES, GameCube, DS, 3DS, and it won't even be close. Not even close at all. Whoa. There's still a ton of unannounced games. Switch owners will continue to be bombarded with software. first party, third party, indie. I wouldn't be bragging about third party titles. That's like the only reason. That's like one of the reasons I'm so skeptical of these claims. Like third party titles, really? It's just. Rogers also claimed that Nintendo had created some demos for Star Fox, though they may never turn into a full game. Wow, how convenient. I want to take a moment to step back and talk about this. Star Fox, right? The last time these people came out, which I believe was last year, they were hyping up the supposed Star Fox GP. Star Fox Grand Prix, the Star Fox racing game. Yep. It was exactly this time last year, February 2019. Leaks suggest Nintendo's Retro Studios making Star Fox Racing spinoff, which of course did not actually pan out. And ever since then, these people have been trying to damage control the situation. They've tried to say that it was actually Starlink that they saw. They were trying to reestablish their credibility. And now, in the early part of the year, I'm beginning to notice they always seem to target the early part of the year, probably when Nintendo is not going to make a lot of new announcements, when people are heavily speculating what Nintendo is going to announce, but before Nintendo is really ready to make any major announcements, these people do come out and they do make vague statements like, there's gonna be so much. Retro Studios, they're making a Star Fox racing game. Nintendo's going to have a great 2020. Stay tuned to my content if you want to know what's coming out. It's just, oof. All right, so let's, Tom Phillips, news editor. Yeah, some news. Leaks suggest Nintendo's Retro Studios making Star Fox Racing spinoff, February 2019. A round of internet leaks has suggested Nintendo's Retro Studios, developer of the Metroid Prime trilogy, is working on a Star Fox Racing spinoff. The leaks appeared online over the course of over the weekend on Reddit and 4chan, and were then reported this morning on multiple gaming news sites. Reddit and 4chan. What reliable sources of information? There have been countless times where I saw a leak on 4chan that turned out to be completely true. So what do we believe? Well, as improbable as Retro making a Star Fox Racing spinoff may sound, Eurogamer sources have heard similar. Details posted to Reddit by user Das Vergebin. Ooh. Yeah, Vergebed. I keep seeing that name too, especially in association with Smash Bros. Leaks. This is the guy who comes out I don't know. I've never talked about Vergebin because I just haven't been on this for the past couple of years. But yeah, we always see new people come out Vergebin, Marcus Sellars, Super Metal Dave, Sabi. It's just. The list keeps growing. When are people going to say enough is enough? We don't trust any of these people. Why are they? It will have an adventure mode of some kind. Think Diddy Kong Racing, and there will be some boss fights in a hub world like it too. It is called Star Fox Grand Prix, not Star Fox, not Starlink. While I hadn't heard the name and don't know if that is accurate or final, other details line up with what I've heard. The Star Fox series is traditionally a space and sometimes land-based vehicle shooter, although has dabbled in various other genres before. Shortly after the Reddit post went live, a logo for Star Fox Grand Prix separately appeared on 4chan, that home of reliable video game leaks. Again, I've not heard that name specifically, but the rest of the details line up. Nintendo fans have been acutely interested in the goings-on at Retro Studios. The secretive Austin, they're not secretive, they just haven't announced anything. Texas-based developer was catapulted to fame when it developed the excellent Metroid Prime trilogy for GameCube and Wii. Retro followed this with a well-received, if not revolutionary. Ooh, don't get me angrier at you, Tom Phillips. Donkey Kong Country Returns and Tropical Freeze side-scroller platformers for Wii and Wii U. For years, fans have wanted the studio to work on a project or franchise with which it can leave a similar mark as it did the original Prime. I am perfectly happy with Donkey Kong Country Returns. Thank you very much. So the news Retro has been busy building a spin-off to Star Fox may surprise many. The last Star Fox game, Platinum's Wii U entry Star Fox Zero, was something of a disappointment. Yeah, if you're a complete pleb. And there will be some hardcore Nintendo fans who will simply wonder why the company hasn't just brought back F-Zero instead. But if Star Fox is in need of a reimagining, then why not a more accessible introduction to the characters in its world? They always do that. The characters, the world, never the gameplay. Who better to reimagine a franchise than the team which did so for Metroid? As for Metroid Prime 4, that is being developed by Metroid Bandai Namco, Eurogamer sources say. And of course, that's been I don't think that's ever been confirmed. We actually don't know. Nintendo declined to comment. Of course they did, because this is just bullshit. Oof. Yeah. I do think a lot of people are aware of who Emily Rogers is. I do think her name is a red flag because I did post these comments on 4chan, and immediately I kept getting that over and over and over again. Like, people don't trust Emily Rogers. Like, her name is complete mud. And yet in certain communities, like these heavily regulated like SJW communities, normally like news sites, Reset Era, NeoGAF, her name still, for some inexplicable reason, still has some kind of value to it. Take this NeoGAF thread. Let's see. I'm hyped. Yeah. Sure, Miss Nobody. Yep. Outside of the mini direct league, I don't think this person says he. I guess it must be a typo. Plus, I doubt anybody other than the people at the very top of Nintendo know about first-party plans. Did I miss the part where she mentioned specific games? Ooh, yeah. She has not mentioned a specific game since like the Star Fox thing, since the whole Mario Rabbids thing, which was like a Ubisoft title, which Ubisoft titles are very notoriously leaked. The issue is that like nobody really cares. Like when you get right down to it, like before the hype cycle for these AAA games comes out, like nobody really cares. Like nobody cares about Assassin's Creed. Like the only reason people talk about it is that like, oh, they have such a high profile marketing campaign. Ooh, it's a big new AAA Assassin's Creed game. Ooh, like nobody really cares the way they care about like a new high quality Nintendo products. It's while I traded in my Switch yesterday, I'm really hoping for Nintendo to announce and reveal the Switch Pro console. The Switch Pro is in and of itself worthy of an entire stream of just mocking these delusional fanboys who have like seriously been spending years, literal years, like insisting that like, oh, the Switch Pro announcement, it's right around the corner. You better not get a Switch because they're going to announce a Switch Pro. I don't know. That is like the most infuriating thing I think I've seen. One of the most infuriating things I've seen since the Switch came out. Yep. Water is wet. These analysts come out of the woodwork saying very predictable things, then expect credit for them. Yeah. The only hard statement Emily Rogers said in this video was that, Nintendo's still working on Star Fox and Pikmin, which again, as anyone who's been following the company knows, they have confirmed they are putting out new Pikmin and new Star Fox games. They are in development. Like this isn't some news, and yet they like come out and seriously present it as it is. Let's see. More like Thing is going to be dead or alive with next-gen console releases. Ooh, NeoGAF, never change. Their drip feeding of a title a year is far too less to keep me busy with a $300 DRM box. What does that even mean? Thing was barely playable in handheld mode. My hands would cramp 2 hours before recharging, and some buttons were next to impossible to press if you got bigger hands. Thing is made for midgets. Terrible design. Also, no backwards compatibility made it laughable at best. What the fuck? Talk about a hot take. That is the hottest Switch take I've seen in a really, really long time. Unbelievable. Should I buy a Switch now or wait for a possible Switch Pro? Just get a Switch. Pretty late for dead or arrival. I mean, next year with sales. Oh, wow. This isn't news. Yep. So, yeah, there is a lot of like skepticism around these claims. Oof. That's a downside to Nintendo fans. They love buying stuff over and over. Oh, this NeoGAF stream. Oh, I want to see people talk about Emily Rogers, and people are just bitching about Switch instead. Am I the only one who thinks the Switch's game lineup is ass? So yeah, you're a pleb. 2017 and 2019 were great years. There's some good exclusives, but that's basically it. The eShop is floated with low-effort shovelware shit, which makes finding good stuff very difficult. So yeah, the Switch game lineup isn't ass, but very far from it, though. Oof. Wow. Damn, these people are coping. Do you know why I always rag on like people like Video Game Lover 58 and people like that who just come out and like seriously attack the Switch all the time for no reason? It's because of comments like this. It's impossible to take seriously. Like I literally have like over 100 Switch games at this point in time. Like not all of them are good, but A lot of them are like more than enough to make it worth owning. Like shit. Yep. Yeah, people are desperate to like attack the Switch. Oopsie. If 2018 was an average year for Switch, the bar is not high for a good year. Wow. Desperate. But I want to see Emily Rogers. Where is the? I keep getting distracted with this crazy Switch talk, but I want to talk about Emily Rogers. Where are the Emily Rogers comments? So yeah, I guess this is Emily Rogers' tactics. Is just like, oh, let's start console shitwarring. All right. Let's see. Does Reset Era actually have a? Let's see. So yeah, every couple of years she comes out again, makes these statements. Roger constantly spewed bullshit. Amongst her all-time crimes, she kept saying Mother 3 was officially getting released time and again. Oh yeah, damn. It says a lot about how wrong Emily Rogers is and how long she's been doing this kind of thing. Where like there's so much that I can't even really talk about. Like back in 2016, she was insisting that like, oh, Mother 3, it's being released for for its 10-year anniversary in the West for the first time. And surprise, that spoiler alert, that didn't happen unless you're like me and own a copy. It's just oof. Damn, this is like a complete joke. Nintendo. Okay, so let's see here. This is the usual Emily Rogers, so vague it can't miss leak. Has this attention whore ever even gotten anything right other than Pokemon Let's Go? I don't even think Pokemon Let's Go was right because like I think all she said was that like, ooh, a new Pokemon game is coming. Let me see. Let me verify this because I actually have no idea. Emily Rogers, new Pokemon. Emily Rogers Pokemon Switch will be revealed before May ends. Yep. Industry insider and Reset Era forum administrator Emily Rogers has dropped a huge bombshell on the upcoming Pokemon RPG for Nintendo Switch today. In a blog post on her personal website, Emily Rogers wrote the Pokemon RPG for Nintendo Switch will be formally announced before the end of this month. Yeah. So she has. It's not enough. She's doing it around the time like marketing materials and actual information is being prepared to be distributed to the public. Like she doesn't literally have people working on the games telling her stuff. It's just, yep. Yep, ridiculous. Let's see. Let's look at her blog. It's been a long time since I've looked at it. I don't think there's anything interesting. Sunday Thoughts. Yeah, she keeps making new blogs. I don't know why. Like she doesn't update them. Yep. And it's boring. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Sunday Thought. Okay, she has updated. Let's see. Yeah, she hasn't updated her blog in a year. Sunday Thoughts, February 10th, 2019. Oh no, she's making me angry. The first sentence. Okay. Ooh. The first sentence in this is making me angry. Oh, unbelievable. How does she do it? I don't understand. What is with these people? Okay. 3DS turns 8 years old this month. Its revenue stream is shrinking. Stores are slowly clearing out stock, and there's no next-gen handheld successor in sight. Not only is the company running out of 3DS software to release, but the 3DS games that are being released just aren't making Nintendo much money these days. I know Nintendo's president says 3DS won't be discontinued this year, but I think it's safe to say that the system doesn't have any gas in the tank left. I think they're still being distributed, by the way. I bought a new one recently. Unless Nintendo decides to keep microwaving ports of old Wii and Wii U games for the next 2 years, like Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn and Poochie, This might be the year where 3DS rides off into the sunset. It's still available. Now is the next time for Nintendo to begin migrating that 3DS audience over to Switch. What is with this? I never like this like 3DS anger shit. Like, I don't understand why all these YouTubers and all these journalists were like crying about the 3DS, like continuing to be supported into the Switch's lifespan. I don't understand that. Damn, it's so bad. Yeah, she's just talking about third-party games. Yep. Ugh. Oh, yeah. The most likely Nintendo published game announcements for 2019, 70% chance or higher. Let's look at this list of her initial formal announcements. Mystery Game 1, Mystery Game 2, Mystery Game 3, Mystery Game 4, eShop Game 1, Wii U Port 1, 2013 title, eShop Game 2, eShop Game 3, new Labo kit. Really? Those are your hard-hitting leaks. Those are your like deep insights into the goings on at Nintendo. Just like making a list of like, ooh, mystery games. Ooh, they're gonna announce a lot of stuff eventually. Oh, the maybe games for 2019. Retro Studios secret game, Metroid Prime Trilogy, Mystery Wii Port number 2. Ugh. Oh, and fair warning, don't look at internet rumors and automatically assume that every rumored game must be a big, meaty, expensive retail title. Wow. Emily Rogers calling herself out. Just unbelievable. Like, even she doesn't even trust herself. She knows, man. Even the correct rumors sometimes don't tell you the full story of what a game actually is. Yeah, that's her most recent blog post, and that was last year. The people not actually read her post. I have no idea. She is so obnoxious. I just raging about. Okay, let me see here. Yeah, call me when the next Metro. Emily who Rogers? Yeah. Thank you, Emily Rogers. The Nintendo Soup site is citing Emily Rogers as the leaker of Pokemon Let's Go Ichi. Yep. Yeah, wasn't that a 4chan leak with a French Pokemon's fan site later seeing the domains registered? Yep. We already. Yep. I knew it. It's always that sort of thing. She looks at trademarks. She looks at like publicly available information that like people haven't caught on to yet. Yep. Captain Obvious trying to remind people she exists. Yeah. Why do they do this? I don't understand what. Okay, this is just ridiculous. I heard Marcus Sellars came out with something as well, but I haven't seen anything. He's so irrelevant. I don't even think a thread came up on it. I wish I took a link, but I was so busy when I saw the story. I honestly, okay. Marcus Sellars, is he the one that's always going on about Switch Pro 2020? Let's see. Damn. Nintendo Switch DX.com. What? Wait, what the fuck? About DX? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck is this? About DX. Every year, fresh new content. So, is this a Nintendo leaked site? Holy crap. Wait, let me see. Home. Wait, features. This is the most disorganized website I've ever seen in my life. Just welcome to Nintendo Switch DX 2020. See them all inside. Golden Sun. What? Oh no! Purchase your DX membership to get instant access to over 100 premium leaks and releases from DX exclusive. Guaranteed to surprise and awe. He's charging for Nintendo leaks? Holy shit, I had no idea. This is ridiculous. New DX members will also get exclusive early access to newly acquired information, including game titles, system updates, and gaming events like E3, Nintendo Direct dates, Super Smash Bros. 2020 Directs, E3 2020 Directs, Animal Crossing. What? I can't believe this. This is the most blatant first looks. Get all the first looks for Nintendo Switch games and upcoming teasers. As always, you won't believe them till they are live on the big screen. Secret info. Okay, there can't be anyone. Okay, they have a Patreon. Hang on. Yeah, Mega Pokemon XY. Let's see. Is creating Pokemon Sword and Shield releases, Mirage Guide, Dynamax. Wait, what? Unlock exclusive mini leagues. Yep, if you pay them $15 a month, you get, they say 10,000 followers? What? Well, he's hiding how much money he's making. I am really, really curious. This is very, very different. I've never seen anyone charge for leaks before. That's just okay. I didn't see Marcus Sellars' name on that Nintendo Switch, so I'm not sure if that's actually his website. Let's see. Analyst says there's absolutely no doubt that a 4K Switch Pro is coming in 2020. Yep. All these websites that nobody cares about. Yep. Let's see. Let's look at this. I'm not entirely sure that was Marcus Sellers, so I didn't see a name on there, but it wasn't associated with anything I know is associated with him. That was just ridiculous, though. Man, these people keep getting worse. They're outright trying to start Patreons to leak content now. It's just unbelievable. Okay. Nintendo Switch Pro, release date, price, features for an evolved Switch. What's next in Nintendo's master plan? Was this right before the Lite was announced? I love how nobody leaked the Lite. Oh, yep. Nintendo Lite announced Wednesday. Bowser walked back on some expectations that another Switch Lite, besides Switch. That's interesting because months of report from the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, and Japanese newspaper Nikkei have all reported on an upgraded Switch which improves on the original specs. They always do this. They always try to present the Nintendo Switch as if it's like, ooh, it's underpowered. Nintendo has to release a new one. They have to. Otherwise, they won't be able to compete with the PS4 or Xbox One. It's just, a June 12th Wall Street Journal report cited sources that said that not one, but two devices have already entered production, the Lite and the second. But that conflicts with an earlier translated version. Just like, holy crap. Damn, the Switch Pro was like, I hate these rumors so much. Has anybody else ever seen any fake leaks? It's all just ridiculous. Oh, Switch Pro, it's totally happening, guys. All these totally reliable game journalists are saying it is, so it must be true. Oof. Nintendo may be releasing a new Switch Pro console this year. I love how they're calling it a Switch Pro. Like, Nintendo has a track record of copying PlayStation. This is according to an analyst that successfully predicted the Switch Lite. As part of a roundup of analyst predictions of game industry, Content Game CEO Serkan Toto predicted a number of enhanced features that will launch with a more powerful Nintendo Switch later this year. There is absolutely no doubt in my mind that Nintendo will launch a Switch Pro in 2020. My guess is at $399. More specifically, I predict 4K support, bigger cartridge sizes, and of course, beefed up components. What is with this narrative? Analyst doles out 2020 prediction. Let's see. Oh no, more AAA titles will be released. No, no, no. What a crazy idea. More AAA titles will be released in 2020. Whoa, I would never have guessed that. The key is whether these games will be right for the medium. Yeah, for VR. Yeah. AAA titles for VR. Yep. Apple will come out with AR glasses. Oculus Quest will sell 8.8 million devices and slash its prices. Wow. Social XR is on the horizon. Why are these people talking so much about VR? Let's see. VR still struggles. Fortnite drop off. Yep. The data is clear. More players are aging out of Fortnite than they are aging in. Well, good. Fuck Fortnite. There's far more competition in the massive shooter market than there was in 2018. But they will struggle to hold on to. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm definitely interested. Apex Legends. Nobody cares about Apex Legends. Why are they talking about shit that no one cares about? They're just like, okay. Overall games market. Yep. Switch to be the best-selling console in 2019. Wow, that's a. Yep. Let's see. Console. Switch will be again. Okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. Let's see. Switch grows, lead market. Yep. Switch Pro and Lite. Yep. Switch will launch a Switch Pro in 2020. Yeah. iSport. Yeah. Along with the first-party system seller game. They are not going to release a Switch Pro. No, it's not going to happen. Oof. Yeah. Here we are, like only a couple of years into Nintendo Switch, and yet these people are already coming out with like statements like, "Ooh, it's gonna get replaced. You shouldn't buy a Switch. They're gonna replace it soon." It's just they did this with Wii U. They did with this 3DS. I'm sure they did it with Wii, DS as well. I think. This must be like a standard practice to try to discount Nintendo before it actually happens. Further rise. Ridiculous. How long have I been streaming? Yep, half an hour. Yeah, I don't know who Sorkin Toto is. I don't care. I don't care about these analysts. They are complete. Like people go on about Pactor, but they're all kind of hacks. Okay, Marcus Sellars. Let's see if I can. Yep, Twitter. Let's see. PS5 dev kits went out. Yeah. I don't care. Guys, did you hear that Marcus Sellars predicted the Ice Climbers? Wow, what a profit. Let's see. Marcus Sellars leaks. Don't believe or post rumors from Marcus Sellars. Wow. From last year. Wow. Marcus Sellars, since we're on the topic, Marcus Sellars, I looked at his Twitter feed before going live, and I noticed that he's outright giving away games on his Twitter to his followers. He is straight up like going on Twitter and giving things away to try and build up momentum and try and stay relevant. He's straight up like giving things away, and he still doesn't have a whole lot of likes or follows. It's just unreal how desperate he is to be like successful in the fake leaking sphere. Some guy on Twitter, Marcus Sellars, some guy on Twitter who makes empty claims and hopes that his predictions come out to be true. Just another one of those insiders that love to claim they have inside information. Don't believe this guy. Wow, did you hear that Marcus Sellars predicted the Ice Climbers? Wow, what a profit. Just like he predicted Microsoft characters in a story mode. Yeah, a real winner. Oof. Definitely. Oof. Yeah, Marcus Sellars is definitely a joke. Let's see, but Nintendo leaks. So I think that's all of them. Again, I made a. Let's see. Nintendo Direct 2020 leaked. Oh, whoops. VG leaks. Yeah. Nintendo leaks are a joke for a good reason. They are just completely. Oof. Oh, did I not specifically say that I don't believe Switch is getting a Pro upgrade? I thought I specifically said that. Yeah, that's one of the biggest jokes. Oof. It looks like a second generation Nintendo Switch is inevitable, even if Nintendo itself hasn't confirmed the news yet. Yeah, it's not a big deal. All right, so I think that's everything. Let's verify that. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. Well, Nintendo Direct January 2020 leaked. Dozen new Switch games are coming your way. Okay, so this came out today, actually. So this might be the first time. Yeah, Saturday, January 4th, 2020. Yep, updated. Yep. Nintendo is okay. So this is probably the first time anyone's ever heard of this because it's like a no-name website that nobody cares about. And Nintendo is gearing up to hold a Direct conference for January 2020. The Nintendo Switch platform holder typically holds a Direct conference near the start of the year, so that's one reason to expect an imminent announcement. Likewise, Nintendo Direct presentations also follow Nindy streams, the last of which took place in December. Even more proof has emerged thanks to GameStop files discovered within the retailer's database. Do people just look at GameStop's like, that's another thing GameStop dying will do, is it'll kill these people. So yeah, GameStop cannot die quickly enough. According to a Twitter post by Yu Kame, GameStop has added a host of new Switch SKU listings to its database, like they do every year. As Yu Kame points out below, GameStop updating its Switch database is a sure sign that a Nintendo Direct is inbound. Judging by the post, upwards of a dozen new Nintendo Switch games could be revealed during the live stream. It's believed that Metro Exodus will be one of the games revealed during the Nintendo Direct conference. I think they trademarked it or they teased it or something like that. Yep. Certification Board PEGI recently rated Metro Exodus for Nintendo Switch, which is pretty overwhelming evidence. So yet another third-party games on on Nintendo Switch. Like, there's no reason to own a PS4 or Xbox One anymore, for sure. Unfortunately, however, there's no word on a release date. I don't care. There's also a good chance that we'll see Metro 2033 and Metro Last Light. Yeah, I don't care. Wait a minute. Where are the leaks? Wait. They said, okay. I was clickbaited. Unbelievable. Wait. Yeah. Dozen new Switch. Okay. So that was the story. I had not been clickbaited that hard in a long time. I honestly thought they would like name some titles, but no, it was just the GameStop listing. Ooh, the GameStop listing. There are new games coming to Nintendo Switch. Damn. Never going to that website ever again. Oof. What a joke. Rumor, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 planned for 2020. Yep. Obviously. VG leaks. The 3DS games and a remake of Fire Emblem heading to Switch. Yeah, ridiculous. Whew. All right, so I think that's all the leaks I wanted to cover. Like Emily Rogers is of course a joke. I just want to like preface that before she starts coming out here again and starts like, ooh, pay attention to me, guys. It's just oh yeah, I guess I could look at Vergebin and Sabi. I have no idea. That could be my official stance on them. I have no idea what their history is. Vergebin, because I want to keep streaming. Vergebin, Smash. Yep, he has a Vergebin leaks. Yeah, okay, Vergebin and Sabi leaks. All right, we'll look at them both. New Wasabi. Name one thing Sabi has leaked correctly regarding Smash Bros. Yep. Twitter. Oh wait. Oh no. Okay. Let's look at all of this. Hopefully we can sit through it all. Vergebin leaks. The Vergebin leaks are a series of insider information from the user Vergebin, a well-known leaker coming from a history of predicting fighting games. They always do this. Ooh, he's well known. Ooh, he has a history. Vergebin leaks were undoubtedly infamous, or which characters would make the cut a new alleged game. Almost all of them have come to be true. No, they haven't. Yep. Yeah. What is with these people and like spitting them to like, ooh, Verge Ben, he's completely reliable when he's not. Like, oh, everything he confirmed was right, except for Minecraft, except for the order of release, except for like, ooh. Yep. This is ridiculous. All confirmed during Nintendo's E3 2018 Direct. They always like emphasize what he gets right, like really obvious stuff, and then just downplay the stuff he gets wrong. Like Verge Ben did confirm that Minecraft would be coming to Smash Ultimate, which has not happened. Yep. Damn, this is so biased. Yeah, this is so biased. Unbelievably so. Let's see. Wait, Nitro boosters on my server do not get early access to leaks on my server. They are able to request I look into specific games, but all my leaks are public at the same time. I apologize for any confusion. Speaking of leaks, we're getting pretty close to some big events. This is ridiculous. Twitter user who leaked most E3 announcements says Nintendo's lawyer called them. You know what? Who cares? Nobody's talking about these people. I don't. Maybe I'll talk about them at a later date, but I don't know. Nothing about this is really sticking out to me. It seems boring and just. The main thing we need to do is just address fake leakers who get traction and get weird followings and sort of like what's the word I'm looking for? Disprove them. Like talk at length about like why these people are not to be trusted, because that's what they always do is they come out here and try to say, oh, this person has a history of leaking stuff. They're right about almost everything. They are impeccable. Sure, there have been some things they got wrong, but for the most part, they're always on the money, which is like very disingenuous and just very, very annoying. And definitely think the only person who's only Emily Rogers is the key to all this. I think that like just addressing that she's unreliable. I think she's unreliable. I think she's obnoxious. I think like I don't like people making stories about her. I think she's a joke, and I think more Nintendo fans should be like aware of this, especially if like she continues to promote herself in this fashion. I think it's way out of line, and I think it needs to be said that she is a hack. She's a hoaxer. Like nothing she says has any merit. And Emily Rogers is a complete joke. And with that, I think I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. I am very, very happy that more and more people are starting to wake up to what Emily Rogers is like and what these fake leakers are like. There are shills still out there, but I think most people are still very, very eager to disprove these announcements. And with that, I'm going to leave a link to my book. And until then, I will see you all next time.